Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome in, Jay Zambodi. Brookie, I did do the kitty treats. I didn't think Dave was going to take this long, and you're on the wrong display. I should have checked that, because can't fucking be surprised there. I didn't expect Dave to take this long, but, you know, hey, he's doing his thing. I did just get Tony's log file, so let's open that up quick. I wanted to take a look at this to see what that error was that he was getting. I deafened myself in Dave's chat for now, or in Discord, I should say. Alright, let's see. Include a manager unique. That seems... I don't want to call that being in there, but it could be. What are we running? We're running a i7, 1060, no worries there. Dolly backs edit, multi-row backs, forestry pack, lights. Not familiar with the lights there. There's a lot of this Bex stuff. Not familiar. Gotta say. Looks like it must have come as a pack or something because there's a lot of them. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. He's got a bad cow barn download. Loading mods. Hallmark pack, fill volumes, TLX configuration. Enterable passenger issues. Did he have the Kubota pack up here? CFG. DLC is the only DLC is that one, so no Kubota. That's interesting. Must be because he doesn't have Kubota on the Trail Boss. I don't know. That's strange. Warnings for the unknown fill types. All of this is because of that. Well, not necessarily that TLX, but one of the TLXs. Let's see which ones he got. Which ones he got? Maybe it is just the one TLX. That or it's that. I don't think it was under TLX for the enclosed trailer. Either way, that's what's causing all of that. Let's see. We're looking down through datas, users, foliage types, imports, additional stuff. That's interesting. Warning for the Alcoa shapes. We know about that one. 3D on the Lusty Tipper. Missing AI, missing AI. Missing AI. He's got a lot of those Lusty Tippers, because I think this throws it for every single one he loads. No cabbage for the 3 meter, for the triple wide. Production revamp. could not parse GISL. This is because of a mod. Ah, back. Back of my shoulder is fired today. Holy shit. Yeah, he's got a bad download for this for sure. There was something in here that caught my eye. Now I'm not seeing it. How's it going, Tony? Just looking down through your log file now. Looks like you might have had a bad cow barn download, by the way. But yeah, there's something doing something to your lights, and I don't know what it is. So I'm kind of looking down through to see if anything jumps out at me. Is this Beck's stuff all part of a pack? I'm assuming it is, because you've got a lot of them. For the money, come on, how's the Darius kitty? For the money, listen to the money talk. I see you got a lot of placeable lights too. You got this one here, you got this one here. I'm unfamiliar with those particular mods, but this right here could not parse GISL program. I don't know what this is, but that's what's throwing the error here. So something is tweaking your lights. I don't know what. Separate items, but some packs. Okay. Yeah, you've got something doing something to your lights, and it doesn't light the dashboard light shader, even though it works for everybody else, because I don't have that error. How's it going, Mies, man? You know, I mean, I have the Alcoa warning. This is for the, tilt trailer. The truck that Dave's using throws one of those warnings. The DB90 AI on mine, the F350. couple of those, and then it flips me back around on mine. When I was looking at yours, something is running a GISL program somewhere is throwing an issue with it. I'm wondering if it's running as part of one of your other mods. But nothing jumped out at me. And, yeah, no, it wouldn't be anything you're turning on. It's just something, one of your mods is tweaking something and causing an issue there. So like I said, I don't have the issue with and a lot of us don't. The refinery's there for everybody. Do you own the refinery by any chance in your save? I mean, Dave's going to switch that at some point anyway to not use that. He's going to put it on a glow shader, but either way, something of one of your mods is causing that to freak out, and I don't know what it is. I wouldn't worry too much about it for the time being. See, one of your mods is trying to assign something to the lights. The rocks aren't spawning? The breakable rocks aren't spawning in the map? Or are you talking about the ones that spawn up on 231? The ones on 231, they only spawn as part of certain weather events, and only once you have the mining shed down. Do you have the mining shed down? You get jewels but no rocks. Yeah, as far as I know, they only come as part of certain weather events. Northwest part of the map when you first start. Makes sense to want to say. It's a forestry start. That's the only real difference, Brookie. You start with forestry equipment and a piece of land for forestry. So why is it you have to restart? You screwed some stuff up somehow? Have you tried looking back through your backup saves? Between changing the days and the month? Did something else? Don't remember what you did. Well, you know, you could always use a backup save, right? Revert one of your saves back, right? Did you turn off seasonal growth? Because that would do it. That's the only thing that would change the that's the only thing that would change your planting schedules. Turning the seasonal growth off. No, something big popped up for half a second. That's too bad. I'll be there for you. Grew barley on October. Huh. And you don't have anything further back, huh? Mm-mm, uh, yeah, unfortunately, if you have to start over, but I'm surprised you don't have a save game backup that goes back far enough. They usually go back a few days. Even if you have a high save frequency. Like even me with my 15-minute saves that I tick all the time. Nope, wrong button. Documents, games, 22. On save game 3, I have them going all the way back to the 18th. So 30th, 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 29, 29, 28, 27, 22, 18. This good spot to restart. You have lots of pictures of Memorial. Yeah, we're gonna cut some more trees. Still about noontime. In-game. Then we'll go, knock down a building, clean that up. I'm gonna stay at about ×3 speed to get through February. Doesn't look like there's gonna be much. Maybe some FERT contracts come up. Yep. Maybe if some FERT contracts come up. I did get the stones taken care of in that one field we plowed out the other day. That's done. As you can see, I've taken care of a big chunk of these so far. We're kind of cranking through now that we've decided to do them in this manner. But I do want to get through I want to get that building taken out because I want to put in the drywall and glue factories. I know those are going to be kind of crucial in starting quite a few other things. So I want to get them done. And I think the PMS location would be a good spot for them. We have a building to take down there. I've already got the skid steer over there. I just got to get the mining truck and the wheel loader down over there. No, Zodiac, I'm just in the burnt forest. Feels like Mordor, though, doesn't it? How you doing today, Zodiac? Hmm. Stuck in Railway Empire 2 nowadays? Yeah. I need to get back over there and work on that campaign. I've already decided what I'm doing tomorrow. Maybe Thursday. Or maybe I'll do a two-parter tomorrow. I'll start out working on the donuts, and then we'll go from there. Oh, truck's a minute 30 out. We need to head back around towards the truck. I tend to try and start heading towards the truck when I see it coming my direction. That way we can fill it and get it on its way again. There it is. Maybe we're going to have to move the truck location closer. Making some good progress. But there's a long ways to go. How you liking Railway Empire 2 there, Zodiac? Love it. I think that'd be an awesome one to do, you know, a harder, like a hard mode playthrough almost. What are the 4 plots to the left of 51 in the map view? These ones over here are the bog, Brookie. That's where you're supposed to plant rice and cranberries. That's where we're meant to, anyway. There's ponds over there you can raise and lower with some sand. Just a little more like Transport Fever 2, where you, what? So you could use more than just trains or something? So I gotta say, my biggest complaint, is you can only put 6 products into a warehouse. So like, okay, how do I get things, you know, what if I've got a bunch of stuff and I'm trying to move it through a city as like a central hub? You know? It gets harder after Mission 3. I'm still working on Mission 1. Yeah, multiple stations. But, does it transfer to the second station? I'm guessing only if you have the warehouse in the second station, right? Alright, so you need to have 2 warehouses, so multiple stations, two warehouses, and put beer in both. It'll transfer the beer, but that still doesn't help you if you're trying to send, say, 4 products through in one direction and 2 products, 3 products through in the other direction. That's 7. You're still screwed. the only way to do it is to have the train skip that station. You know, then you're better off just having a pass-through location where it goes around the city. You know what I mean? Yeah, basically you're having two stations, like one after another type of thing, and then merge them across so they can go to two different things. But again, you know, you're still only bringing so much stuff through. There's congestion that occurs if you don't have enough industry. Yep, it sure is, Brookie. Oh, side by side. What? Oh, like facing each other? Huh. That's interesting. Ah, interesting. Oh yeah, of course. I would expect nothing less. But you're right that I wish there were things more like Transport Fever too. Like, give me the ability to pop in some of my own industries. You can let me build them in town, let me build some outside of town. You know, what if I want an extra meat industry in an area, or a dairy or something like that? I wonder if any mods will come out for it. Or if there'll even be mod support. Oh, we're up to 3.5 million. That's good. We'll drop a couple $100,000 when we put in the glue and drywall factory. It's not a big deal. Then we'll have to start getting materials moved over for them, see what they need for materials and so on. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, none in the first game, but it's a popular thing to do, so you would wonder if maybe they'll add it for this one. Unless, because of the cross-platform, they prevent them. Rave the Falcon. That's been a while. Doing pretty good there, Rave. How you been? Just working here on the farm, cutting some trees, getting rid of them. Beautification coming to the forest here. But we gotta clear the way. Yep, the map is finally released. Came out about 3 weeks ago. What map is this, Tigger? It's Tiggers Don't Bounce Crossing. Ah, yeah, it has been a little bit, but no worries. Tiggers Bounce. They're still going on about the new DLC. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch there, Rave. Yeah, they're still going hard on the, sounds like they're still going on about the DLC over in Dave's stream. I'm looking at chat. Yeah, I don't know. DLC has me annoyed. Now I'm enjoying my. Now I'm feeling better about my decision not to get the season pass for year 2. How do you guys feel about the new DLC, by the way? I'm a little late to the party, but if you haven't heard, Farm Sim did release the information about the new DLC coming in June. You didn't see, Tigger? They announced finally the new DLC. Hay and Forage Pack, the next one coming. New brands, even though we basically have half of them as a different version. You know, the Rigitrack. Oh, ooh. Wow, yay. Precise mowers for grassland operations with side shift functionality, whatever that means. So we get this Reform looking tractor, a Rigitrack, this mower, a new Reform Mountie tractor, this Reform Multi TX8X. Gee, what does that look? That looks... Where have I seen that before? Then a bunch of 3-meter mowers, some teders, and this particular reform gets a forage wagon and a tipper. But there you have it. Give us your $10, please. Co-op on this? Yeah. Co-op's decent. I like doing multiplayer. It's good across platform. You know, if you're on PC, your buddy's on Xbox, or vice versa, or you're both on Xbox, multiplayer can be pretty good. I mean, within limitations. Of course, if you're on console, there's a slot count issue to contend with. If you're on PC, there's, you know, a whole host of other things. If you're moving a bunch of pallets and your buddy's moving pallets at the same time, it can get a little screwy. But, for the most part, it's pretty good. I've done quite a bit of multiplayer. I've even had few people join me on my current save on here. It's been a few days because I've messed about with some things and they don't have the right mods. But yeah, we've done some multiplayer for stuff. Can be really fun when it comes to the forestry or field work. You know, one guy out in the field, one guy bringing him supplies, or vice versa. Just hammering out a bunch of fields. I've had times where I've had a couple guys on helping do the forestry thing. I was running containers around and picking up trees and stuff while they were cutting them and doing other things. So, yeah, I mean, depending on what it is you're looking to do, it can be pretty fun. I mean, Farm Sim's just a chill, kind of relaxing style game. Slippers with a tier 1 sub. Thank you for that, Slippers. I do greatly appreciate it. You're very welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Are you on console or are you PC player? Are you new to Farm Sim itself, or? PC, never played? Well, welcome to Farm Sim. I'm on a, we'll call it a very advanced 16x map. When you hear people speak of maps, your standard base game maps are what are called 1x maps. They're 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers squared. When you hear somebody say, oh, I'm on a 4x map, that means it's 4 of those, and think of them put into squares. So it would end up being 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers instead of 2 by 2. So, you know, it can be fun to play on bigger maps. This one here happens to be 16, so it's a bit bigger. It has a fair amount of extra crops and things like that. Valorant. Yeah, well, this one's a pretty chill game. And the only grind is the grind you set for yourself, you know? I wouldn't recommend starting on a map like this because of the, like I said, the advanced features. But if you do follow that SGA link to the Trello page, it'll get you access to where this map is, as well as a lot of other community boards. You are correct, CJ. You are correct. 16x just means it's a bigger time sink. Hey, Super Frogger, how you doing, bud? Hey, KW. Welcome in. How you doing today, KW? So much for Dave stopping at 2, right? Doing alright. Had a doctor's appointment this morning. He's ordering some new MRIs on the neck and back. He is changing up one of my meds, which hopefully will help with the muscle spasms, because that medication doesn't seem to be working as well anymore. We're going to up that dosage. Nice, Super Frogger. And then went and got my wife's tire fixed. She had a valve stem leak on one of her tires. Kept having to put air in. That's fixed. But on the way home, ran out of gas on the side of the frickin' highway. I say highway because it's a 50-mile-an-hour speed zone that's one lane each way with no real frickin' shoulders. So that's fun. I guess technically it is a highway. It's Route 121, so I guess technically it is a highway. Said I had a quarter tank of gas and what the shit? So now we got to get the truck looked at again because it's back to doing that. It was doing that once the sending unit on the pump broke. It shorted out, so it no matter how full you put the tank, it said you had a quarter tank of fuel. Now it does look like it's still going up, but it doesn't look like it goes any lower than a quarter tank all of a sudden. Which is frustrating and concerning because when you think you've got a quarter of a tank of fuel, you really don't. So, you know, that was a great time. Luckily, my mother was just up around the corner, so she was able to borrow a gas can from a friend of hers and bring me a couple of gallons of gas to get me to the gas station. Yep, basically that's what it's going to come down to. If it goes below half, put gas in the damn thing. So fun times there. Fun times. But I'm home, got some meds in, see if the back calms down. My lower back is been on fire. It is a Ford F-150. Like I said, we replaced the fuel pump not that long ago. And it's been fine, but now all of a sudden the fuel gauge is playing up, so who knows? Maybe it's the fuel pump is already having a bad sending unit. You know how they make replacement parts cheap as shit now. So like I said, fun times. Yeah, here's 2012, I think. Yeah, 2012. F-150, 4-door. It was real fun doing the fuel pump in the driveway. You get an 08? Yeah, see, when it came down to it, I bought a replacement off of, where did I buy it? Rock Auto, I think it was. And it could be partially my fault. I might not have, you know, because they're semi-universal tank, or pump for the tanks. They fit multiple different size tanks type of thing. So it could be that I didn't do something to the pump right. Now it's not reading below a quarter. I don't know. Who knows? You know, it's like whatever. But I wasn't about to spend $500 for the Ford fuel pump. And I certainly wasn't going to let them charge me 3.5 hours labor at $100 an hour to put it in. So no thanks. You can keep your $1,000 fucking bill. Looks like
Wheels is out
finally
there
done.
too. He didn't show up on my list.
He just popped.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He just went live.
Yeah. I've been live for an hour, but that's why I was muted.
Yeah. No problem. I didn't even know you were still in this room.
Well, I muted myself thinking, all right, well, he's gonna, you know, he's in the middle of talking about the DLC. Give him a few minutes, and just kept watching your stream.
No,
Hey, Farmer Marks.
it's
Who'd you
tough
raid?
because, huh?
Who'd you raid?
I raided you.
No raid came through.
Hold on
Like-
a minute. Why
Like,
did you go through it?
And the stream ended.
There it is.
That's why I unmuted.
Why didn't it raid
There it
over
went.
there?
There it goes, finally.
Oh my gosh!
Little
They
delay.
need to update that a little bit because I exited out of the webpage and my stream.
Yeah.
Twitch has been having issues with raids lately. About half the people get left behind.
Uh-huh. That happened the
There
other
you
day when
go.
I went to raid Wheels. I had 100 people, only 30 raided.
That's weird.
And in
It
this
took
case,
forever.
I was watching your stream, and I saw your ending screen for a second, and then it just ended like you ended your stream and didn't raid at all.
Say,
That's so weird.
That's
It
when I
came through
unmuted.
very, very late.
Yeah,
Mine
it
said
sure
rated.
did.
And
I mean, I exited out of Streamlabs and the panel. I'm like, what happened?
I've gotten to the habit now where I won't end the stream on Streamlabs until I see Streamlabs say raid has, you know, so-and-so has raided with so many people. Then I'll end it. But welcome in, everybody. How you doing? We're just, you know, making a forest disappear in, you know, Brooks fashion. But my truck's here,
Yeah,
so I need to go fill him back up. Nope, actually, he's delivering, so I need to wait. I thought he was at here. Thank you, Autodrive. How's it going, Don B? Blinkmind, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. It's been going on 2 months. Yeah, it has, sure has. How's it going, Jay Booth, Farmer Marks, Jedi Horn, how you doing? Blinkmind79, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. Hey, Gamer Paul, how you doing? How's it going, Cope? Yeah, I took a look at Serrano74. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How you doing today? I took a look at Tony Truck's log, and he's got something weird going on with a Gissel program that I didn't see anything jump out as like, hey, this mod might be causing it, but well, sure enough, he had 4 errors in a row about the lights on the refinery, but only that one. So, who knows? How's it going, Green Thumb?
maybe verify.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because
Yeah.
the I did verify that the refinery does have that shader still in it. The dashboard shader, not the glow one. No big deal. That's an easy update.
Don't let Dave have a lighter. What is that in reference
Because of
to?
your burnt forest in there. That's why.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm slow.
He's meaning in game.
You're tearing down the
No, continue.
forest.
Not really, Billy Bob. I was looking into it. It takes 15 of these trees to fill a container. With my bonus on normal economy, I get about $48,000. For those same 15 trees, I will almost fill one of the hoppers of my trailer, because they're 150,000 capacity. So you almost make out it's maybe about $12,000 difference for those 15 trees. But to deal with it all, as annoying as this place is, I just said, you know what, we're gonna Brux it. There's enough wood chips here. I'll make some money, put some in storage, and we're gonna beautify this place. Is my plan.
What's the weather?
Yes, I do, Blinkmind. I do.
It's beautiful outside.
What's it gonna be tomorrow?
Same.
I think tomorrow's gonna be the same. Thursday in my area, it's supposed to get really hot again.
Because I
Big
really waited
Tigger
too
with
long.
a prime resub.
I
Thank
can
you there,
still pay
Mr. Big Tigger.
I can pay the rent. Tomorrow's the first of the month.
76 today, 80 tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the
87 Thursday,
31st.
89 Friday.
Oh, it's the 31st? Oh, good. I'm good then. I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
tomorrow
We have
because I
31
waited too
days.
long.
Yeah.
The bank closes in like an hour. They don't
Yes.
stay. They only open till 4 today. And
Yes,
I don't feel like
Blink,
getting
mine,
ready.
I do get
need
the
to eat.
ad revenue, or 55% of the ad revenue, because I opted into their little program, 3 minutes an hour. Unfortunately, I know it's annoying for you folks, but it has been significantly boosting my Twitch revenue. As a matter of fact, this month now for May, whatever they did change for the ad revenue sharing, it's going to result in my second highest payout ever from Twitch.
One of the big things they did do, which I'm surprised but happy about,
The Twitch Turbo.
is that if you get Twitch Turbo now and you're a viewer, we still get the ad revenue from your Twitch
From you being
Turbo
a Twitch Turbo.
subscription.
Yep.
Whereas
Hence why
before
they-
it was not counting.
Hence why they
And that's
doubled the price
huge.
of Twitch Turbo.
Yep, but that's huge. At least we're getting something now. Before they just
Yeah.
screwed you out of it.
Yeah,
You know?
before we get nothing. Now at least it counts as though you're here for the 3 minutes worth of ads. So we get revenue off it, which is nice. Yeah, what was it? Sunday we were into the... Actually, even yesterday was pretty hot. Today we're down a lot more reasonable. I think it was only about 70 when I got home. And now it's 68, so it's already cooled off a little bit. Tomorrow's supposed to get about 84, Thursday to 90, so at least where I am anyway.
Yeah, we're Friday at 90s.
It's
Look,
only
Blair.
65 here.
Yeah, see, it is nice now that if you are to get Twitch Turbo, yeah, it's what, $12 or $15 a month now, I
12
think?
bucks. Yep, 11.99.
12 bucks. Alright, that's great. You get ad-free viewing, but now at least for the streamers that do run ads, they'll get the count for the revenue, which is really nice. Yeah, it's
Before they
weird that
weren't.
they don't. It's weird that they don't advertise Twitch Turbo. They don't.
It's actually on there. If you go to your page now, it's actually up upper right-hand corner next to your logo. It says "Get
Mhm.
Ad Free." It's a little like a battery icon. I
I
would call
did
it.
see
It's
that. Yep.
Yeah, so that's something recent they did, and that's where they're advertising. Not that it's blatantly obvious, but yeah, it's there now. A little bit harder to find before.
Yeah, it's not as. Yeah, see, when I'm looking at my page right up here, get ad free.
Yeah. Yep.
Before that goes to Inception, I'm gonna close that quick.
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, well, it was already starting to layer in behind it. So, yeah, all right, let's get rid of this real quick. You guys saw what I pointed at. That's good enough.
I might have to get that.
I'm honestly contemplating it because there are a lot of streamers I watch that it would be nice to get the ad free and still support them. That's why I'll sit through the ads. I don't care. You know, I'll lurk in Reyes and Wheels and Dave and like dozens of streamers. I've got 6 windows up over on my other screen of streamers just to have myself kind of be in their channel still to give them, you know, something.
My thing is, I can't afford to do all the subs anymore.
Well,
But
that's just it.
yeah.
I can't afford. You know, I only get the one Prime, and I can't afford $5 a month to a dozen streamers. That's a lot of money.
Right.
Oh, I was
But-
doing over 30 streamers at one point. It was crazy.
Oh, there was a point where I had a good number of streamers going to it. It's like, yeah. That's why, like, I split my one Prime now. I spread it around amongst the SGA because I can't afford to sub to anybody. But thankfully, with the revenues change, with the ad sharing, it's going to be a big difference, which will help out a lot. Like I said, I'm not here to try and, like, you know,
Right.
make
just trying to
myself a
survive.
millionaire. It would be nice to have a little something to help survive, which the ad revenue seems to be doing that. And if the revenues stay up the way they are, then a lot of what I make, I guess I'll call it extra, you know, once the bills are paid type of thing, I do like to put into the channel. Either to make the streams better for you guys, or, you know, do something. But if they're going to be like that, then you know what? I'll get a Humble Bundle subscription and do a monthly giveaway. I don't mind doing that, you know? Do a stream a month or something like that, or a couple streams and split the Humble Bundle games up and do giveaways and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind. You know, help give back to you guys for helping, even just, like I said, sit through ads and support me.
Now I wonder with them pushing the Twitch Turbo, how many people are going to get that instead of doing the subscriptions?
Well, I'll tell you now, without giving away numbers. Dave and I have made some comparisons on what I make for ads versus what he makes, and of course he has a lot more subs, so that makes an effect on things. If the Twitch Turbo's there and you're not getting the subs, I seem to be making way more from the ad revenue than from the subs.
He is, yeah. I make
I
more
am.
from the subs than the ad revenue, though. Because if you're subbed, you don't watch commercials. It's simple as that.
True.
Yep.
And at least
Now,
if
let me
you're-
tell you, though. If the subs go down, I can change it so subs even have to watch commercials, but that would just be mean. You
Yeah.
can.
and
but if
at
it-
least with
if-
Turbo, if you're Turbo, then you get the streamer gets the ad revenue anyway.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Right.
Two of you, Dave,
I
and
don't-
yourself. Yeah, well, I do greatly appreciate it, MacGyver. Like I said, for me, it's not necessarily about the money. It helps immensely, and I will never say otherwise. I'll get to your question in a minute there, Funkin. But at the end of the day, this for me is more of a mental thing. I mean, Dave knows probably better than anybody what I'm going through with my back.
Mm-hmm.
Throw in the fact I've always dealt with depression. And being, essentially, as I look at myself, a useless lumpish. I won't continue with the expletives, but, you know, I haven't worked in over 2.5 years. Because if I try to stand up and walk to my doctor's office after a 20-minute car ride, it takes me sitting against the wall of his building to finish making it across his parking lot. Alright? That was today. And then when I get in, I'm leaning on counters, I'm leaning everywhere I can to try and support myself. Because my back won't I just lose feeling in my legs. They get weak. I can't even walk a lap around my yard. My yard ain't that big. You also stream a boatload more. Well, that too. That's a big part of it too, Dave. Tim. I do stream a lot, but I'm sitting in the chair. I'm doing this to keep myself distracted from the pain. The more I can be distracted, engaging with everybody, doing things to keep me distracted that I might enjoy, that you guys might enjoy, that helps. Probably more than the meds do it sometimes. So, you know, it's a mental thing. It keeps me out of my own head, because if I'm not here distracting myself and just thinking about my situation, I can go to some dark places real quick. I'm sure, I don't know if Jab's still here, but mental health is a big thing, and I love that Jab tries to help promote mental health awareness. I do my best too, because especially as a guy, when I grew up, we were the, you know, keep it to yourself. You don't need to show your feelings, you're a guy. Well, guess what? Still feel it. Yeah, unfortunately, Blink Mind, those herbal remedies, I live in the state of Maine. It's recreational. You can smoke all the damn marijuana you want to here, and I can probably throw a rock and hit 4 dispensaries from my house. Hell, what is it? Not Uber, DoorDash. Will DoorDash you your damn marijuana in the state of Maine. They will DoorDash you your pot. But it makes me sick to my stomach, the smell, and it doesn't actually help my pain. Even CBD, I was taking some really high doses of CBD. And, you know, because I had somebody give me, like, pure CBD powder, and I was putting it into drinks to try and help take it that way. Didn't help. Apparently I'm one of those few that it just doesn't help. But yes, DoorDash in the state of Maine actually advertises on the radio. We will DoorDash you your pot. Huh? Wait, what? So not only can you have them DoorDash you your food that you get from smoking it, because, you know, the munchies.
Does that mean we can get the special brownies now?
Well, I wonder
They
how
will
much
do
the
that
pot
too.
gets to you.
Well, they better put the little label on the bag to keep people out of it, too. The seal.
Yeah. It's just one of those things, like, what the hell? My wife come home the other day and said that, and I'm like, wait, they do what now? Granted, there's not really DoorDash where I live because I'm in the boonies. You know, there's not a whole lot of population density to support it. But I like it that way.
He has a high population.
Sure fucking do. Sure do. Let's see. We're going Google Maps,
I need
guys.
DoorDash to grow it in my backyard.
Neighbor does. Neighbors do. But, you know, I'm here. There's a dispensary here. There is a dispensary. Nope, that's the beer garden. There is another dispensary just on the other side of the speedway. There's another dispensary up over here at the Antiques place. I believe there's another one just over in here. And then if you go this direction, there's another one here. There's another one over here, 420 Pharma. Then you get into Mechanic Falls here, where there's a couple more dispensaries. They're everywhere. So it's like I'm in a town of 1,600 people. There's like 1 per 100 people.
I don't even know if we have any around
You
here.
know, Delta 9.
I don't even know if they're legal in New York. I know that smoking it is.
Yeah, well, Maine legalized recreational marijuana. So, I mean, it is everywhere. Actually, as a matter of fact, where is it? Right here, Mystique of Maine. These guys are building greenhouses. They will rent you climate-controlled greenhouses with lights for you to grow in to sell at dispensaries. They'll lease you the
Yeah.
greenhouse.
They're not available in New York. We don't have dispensaries here.
Plus, it's a dispensary. And then you come down the street, there's another dispensary here. There's another dispensary, I think, over here. It's like... And that's within a mile, you know?
That's like my town.
It's just crazy. Oh yeah, the National Guard where the Little League fields used to be. This used to be way more Little League fields. Then the National Guard got a hold of the property. Now the Little League fields are moving. Supposedly over here, but they haven't done anything with the property in 4 years. Yep. Luchador tacos. Oh yeah, Luchador tacos. They're actually supposed to be really good. I'm not a big fan of tacos, but they're around here. Forced to retirement, they give him problems. Yeah, Dakota, unfortunately. You're allergic to the stuff, so you can't use it for your knee issues? Yeah. Yep. It's unfortunate. They had the opioid crisis, and now doctors are like, oh, you want pain meds? No. Yeah, your pain, you have the same problem with your back. Mine came from a car accident, though. Can't find a doctor to say. Help, so you have muscle relaxers and pain pills? Well, I have... They just tripled my dosage on the muscle relaxers for the muscle spasms. The gabapentin is still at 600 milligrams 3 times a day. Yeah, and then plus throw in the regular over-the-counter 8-hour arthritis pain relief. I take those 6 a day. At 650 milligrams. I've had a couple doctors tell me to stop taking them so much, but the doctor I went to today for he's a rheumatology, rheumatoid arthritis doctor. He doesn't seem to care. He told me my my liver functions have improved from this time last year, so he's happy. Though he wants more images of my neck and spine because he's concerned that my neck shifting forward like it is part of what's causing my leg weakness and stuff like that. Which, you know, it's all a package deal, Doc. Yep, blink mine, that's exactly it. Lots of meds, lots of pain, and not much I can do otherwise. So... Oh, see, she said 600 milligrams is the max you're supposed to take. I had a doctor willing to give me bigger tablets than that for 3 times a day. Actually, as a matter of fact, he told me when I get a little bit lower on the pills and I'm getting down there, I gotta call him for my refill, and he is thinking about going up to a higher dose. Oh, I know your wife's a nurse, Cope. I know. But, you know, I got doctors willing to sign off on it, so whatever. Now you're only allowed to take Tylenol? Oh, that's bummer.
Yeah, that's like one of the weakest pain relievers for stuff like I have.
What, the gabapentin?
No, Tylenol.
Oh, yeah.
Acetaminophen. It never. Ibuprofen. I know I don't have any intestines left, but that's the only thing that could get me through the pain.
Yeah, like I said, it's the gabapentin with the 650 acetaminophen 6 a day, just to kind of help.
Yeah.
I did hear a good joke while I was scrolling through YouTube waiting in doctor's offices and stuff earlier. Why are women like cheeseburgers?
Oh boy.
They're both hot, juicy, and dribble down your chin when you eat them.
Oh, that's just.
There you go, Dave.
That's beyond. That's beyond R.
That's MA right there.
Well, it's my channel says mature.
My last name is not Chappelle.
The extender is 4 times a day. Muscle relaxers, pain meds. Yeah, I hear you there. Well, I gotta keep up appearances there, Sim Game King. Alright. It's 11 a.m. in game. I said we're gonna do this until noontime. Then we're gonna go knock down a building. Overdosed on it. We'll deal with pain before you die. I'm afraid to ask there, Hate Rage. Why do women wear white when they get married? All kitchen appliances come in white.
Ouch.
That's a good one. All wet noses. Yep, there goes that. That one's pretty funny, Night Diver. I haven't heard that one before. It's sexist as hell, but it's still funny. Like I told my doctor today, I said, I don't care if you're white, black, green, neon orange, gay, lesbian, straight. I don't care. Treat me like a human being. I'm going to treat you like a human being. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. You be you. Let me be me. And we can all be happy. That's my feelings on the subject. At the end of the day, let's all get along and be nice to each other, mate. Color don't matter, wet is wet. That's right, we're all red on the inside. That's how I've always felt. I mean, I've had good friends going back to grade school. Buddy of mine, I don't see him stream very often anymore. I gotta try and catch up with him, see what he's up to. He's my oldest son's godfather. And he actually, at one point, was afraid to come out as bisexual to me because he thought I would be, upset or whatever. It's like, I don't care. I don't. If it makes you happy, man, then be whatever. I don't care. But he went like 2 years trying to hide a relationship from me, just a friend of his, because he thought I might be upset by it. It's like, dude, I don't care, man. I'm just glad you're happy. I don't care. I've known the guy since I was 12 years old. Actually, the guy that gave my mother the gas can today to help get me out of a pickle is how I met this friend of mine. Him and my friend's father were good friends, and they started playing Magic the Gathering one night, and that's how I got to know this friend of mine, as we were playing Magic the Gathering, 28 years ago. And we got really into it. And then there was a comic book store we used to hang out at all the time. We did, Dungeons and Dragons campaigns and Magic the Gathering, all kinds of other different card games and stuff. We hung out for hours, in the weirdest of hours. Playing Dungeons and Dragons till 2, 3 in the morning. And I'll tell you what, conversations can get really screwy at 3 in the morning when you're all sleep deprived and hopped up on sugar. But they were probably some of the funnest Dungeons and Dragons campaigns I've ever been in. I'll tell you that. Magic the Gathering, Dorks and Weirdos. Those are some of the coolest people. Yeah, I mean, it's like, people thought of me as weird and all these other things. You know what? Whatever. Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't care. You be you, and if you're happy, I'm happy for you. Now, if you start trying to force things on me, and I've got to be a certain way, now I got a problem. Luckily, there haven't been too many people like that in my life. Anti-beard. Oh, trust me, my mother's been trying to get me to shave my beard for 4 years, and I keep telling her it ain't gonna happen. Now she's telling me I need a haircut, but if I get a haircut, then I'm gonna ruin my New Year's resolution. So, that ain't gonna happen. I have a New Year's resolution this year I can stick to. Yours won't grow? Yep. Well, I yanked one out the other day from just here underneath my chin, and it measured 11 and a, no, it was 12 and a half inches long, that hair. I just wish it was straighter, because it would actually look longer. Unfortunately, my beard hair's all, like, weird and squiggly, so it grows in funny. It's all bunched up. Lesbian lady around one of my landscaping crew's best decision you've ever made. She keeps everything. Nice. Yeah, see, like I said, at the end of the day, I don't care. If you do you and you treat me like a human being, then I'm going to treat you like a human being. That's it. No, I actually measured it with a tape measure, Billy. Oh no, KW. It took your wife 2 days to notice? Yeah. That's not good. Hey bud, how you doing? How was school? Not human enduro? Alright, fine. If you treat me like a human, I'll treat you like a pickle, I guess? Are you Pickle Rick? Pickle enduro? Oh, damn it. There goes that pop in the chest again. Son of a bitch. I'd say pardon the language, but we never pardon the language around here anyway, so. Didn't sink in till your daughter said something on FaceTime, then your wife freaked. Nice. Nice. I remember years ago, working at one of my former companies I worked for. There, one of the bosses, he always had this huge, like, really big mustache. And he shaved it off one day. It was over a weekend. He walked in. He was at work the next week. It was Monday. He was coming over to see what was going on at the acetylene plant I worked in as part of the company. And he was walking across the parking lot, and I'm looking at him, and all the guys that were in the acetylene plant stopped, and we were looking at him like, who the heck is this guy? And I finally yelled out, like, excuse me, can I help you? Like, we didn't think he was supposed to be there. And he looks up and he goes, hey. I'm like, wait a minute. George? Guy's name was George. I'm like, George? He goes, yep. It's like, what the heck? It took a good month for it to really sink in. Because he had that handlebar mustache for like 15 years. Apparently it predated his marriage. His wife had never seen him without one. So even she looked at him like, who are you? I'll just keep it growing and then donate it to somebody or something. Or shave it for charity. Probably the only way I would shave at this point. I found a really good method for taking trees down with this thing too. Just tip it up, set it down on the tree.
It's mostly, as you're doing, I almost want to say Hulk smash every time. You know, maybe just me.
Yep. Well, if you get it just right, it takes it down faster, so you don't sit there and have to wait for it to grind up.
Right.
Oh, I didn't quite get that one all the way. Use the telehandler. It works really good on the wheel loader. I mean, I'm sure it would work good on a telehandler too. But with the joystick, it works really well. You just, all the way one way, hit the tree, go the other way. And if they're spaced right, you can just zip through them one after another. Oh, missed a piece. Notice with the Brux, the tractor icon on the top left doesn't move the front part when you raise and lower it. Honestly, I've never noticed if it does that. It might be a wheel loader thing too. You going outside? Okay. Be careful. Stay in the yard, obviously.
He probably has, what, 2 weeks left, I'm guessing? Right? This week and next week, or no?
I think it's like the 16th or 17th is his last day.
Oh, wow.
Well, they don't start until September.
Gotcha.
And then, snow days.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yep, that's where the difference is. We had one, I think, this year. Well, the school that my son would go to had one. And they were done this past Friday.
Yeah, the big thing is they don't start till September here, so it tends to affect end date more than a lot of other things do. Last weekend was graduation where you were, yeah. Well, the big thing is like August. Of course, what do we grow here in Maine? Potatoes. August is like potato season. Harvesting the potatoes. So a lot of kids up north wouldn't even start school in August.
Gotcha.
They wouldn't start until after harvest. So it kind of got adopted statewide that start in September. Hello, Void Kitty. That's funny. The other day, Scurvy was in here. We were talking about potato equipment. And I went to Google Maps, and I was looking at some of the potato fields up north. And we were trying to guess which potato equipment was in the field based off the satellite photo. Because it was during potato harvest. So. It was kind of funny. Like, I wonder if that one might be a Grimmy based off the color. This one looks like, you know. Bearded Skull Hunter, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hi, Kiston. Are you going to finally climb into that thing? Or are you just going to stand there on the arm of my chair? Because I kind of want the arm of my chair back. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this to about 1.8 million liters, which should be enough for 3 trucks. And if I park just right, he should come and unload and then take off again and empty this thing out. I go just over 1.8. Oh, nice, Blinkmind. And then while that's happening, we can go work on taking down that building. Get it stuck into PMS for recycling. I know one thing on the agenda is we do need to work on some extra power and some extra people. Labor-wise, we did pick up a few new factories that we're struggling to get labor to. We're running short on that. But I have a plan for this area. Looking like we'll definitely be able to afford that plan once we get this clear. And that should solve a few things. One, it will boost our hourly income, just passive income. It'll get us some people and potentially some power. I don't know for sure. I'm going to have to see exactly where the ridge of this place rests. But we might do some power, like some solar panels. If we get the government building, I think that coupled with keeping the, having the government building in general will help out a lot with the... There we go. That should work. Now, if I get into position, he should stop and fill off of this tractor, the wheel loader, before he reaches the actual chipping point. And then once he's there, he's full, and off he'll go. And good, he's coming right now. So he should recognize me, stop, and offload. And he'll move up as he fills, too. He should. And if we see that happening, then we're going to go jump into another one and leave this running. Little late to the dinner. What does the government building do on Canyon Crossing? So, yes, this is the burnt forest, Bearded Skull Hunter. One of the areas on the map. As you can see, I'm progressing through it. I have a plan once I'm done wood chipping all of this. I have a good plan for this area. But it's going to take us probably, I would say, $4 to $6 million to do it all properly. But the government building, what it does is it serves as a sort of storage and distribution center for things like your power, your labor, your morale, and your support. It's set to priority 10 on all of those items. And I'll get to you in just a second there, Blinkmine. Well, save. Get the cat trailers. Not a big fan of cat symbols. These trailers work really well. They're set to 600k capacity, 150k per hopper. They work pretty good. So what it does is say this shares priority at the priorities go to 9. Say I set them to 9. The government building is a 10. So these will all fill before it gets to the government building. How's it going, Dennis? And I'll be able to see, do I have an excess of labor or am I short on labor? Because if the government building is starting to fill, it means I have excess. So that's good. It gives me a buffer in case I place more factories, bring more factories online, things like that. It serves as a nice buffer. The only thing is, you just need to make sure you have, Dave calls it a lower priority or higher priority, however you look at it. I consider 10 to be the lowest because it goes 10 then deactivated, then goes back to 1. But whichever way you look at it, as long as the number is less than the government building's 10, then these will get it first. Then it goes to the government building type of deal. So I can actually change all of these, all the way around. I don't have the government building yet, so it doesn't really matter. But either way, you can set your priorities and do that stuff. I need to get this emptied still at some point. But yeah, we need actually a little bit more gravel in for the concrete. We do need to take a look at some of this, which we'll do after we're done with the plant. I need to get some more stuff in here to get seeds distributing, or ready for it. We do have our pallet building online, papers online. We've got carton roll coming in for packaging at the recycling center, so we're getting some of that good stuff in. Right now we're just spawning out the oils. Liquid fert is set to distribute. We will need that as part of this project. I'm dropping little hints. I don't want to give it away till I really do it, but I've been dropping hints for people that have been paying attention. We've got our sawmill right now on distributing a lot of stuff. I actually need to get over there and apparently move some stuff around. It's full. Oh, we definitely need to get some sand in, so let's start there. I didn't realize those guys ran out. Dave, you still there?
Yep.
Someone was asking earlier why they're not getting the big stones on 231 to spawn, and they did have the mine thing down. They do own 231, but I didn't know what the specifics were for, other than you saying weather.
Lots of rain.
So a really heavy rainstorm would do it?
A light rainstorm might not do as much. You need you need rain.
Alright, well, if that person's still here, that would explain it. Takes a while to spawn them. Yeah, a lot of rain.
And a light rain you might go through. I've gone through a light rainstorm. Rain has a density. You could tell when you have just a lighter rain compared to a full-blown thunderstorm. And depending on the weather, rain, it's not going to spawn a ton of them.
Well, yeah, you don't want them piling up because then it becomes a lag issue. Yeah.
But it will spawn them when it rains.
Alright, so I guess we're going to detour quick and do the, we need sand. I ran out of sand. So we're going to put some into this one to get it running again. We'll put some into the other one to get it running. And then this guy's going to have to go up, bring a load of sand down. Learn how to edit mods on 22. It's, depending on your edits, Blink Mod, it's not too bad. But yes, Bearded Skull Hunter, like Dennis said, it's really easy to change capacities. I'm not looking for millions of liters, or I'd go set the capacity that way. I'm good with, this guy's got 250k. I've got some other trucks I can make dump truck beds at 250K. That's good for me. I like the slower pace of moving materials around. You know, it doesn't have to be hundreds of thousands or millions of liters of capacity for me. Oh, good. It's at the iron mine, too. That's... You needed it for Field 9. Field 9's a big field, but I use auto drive. Back to your question, Blink Mine, what I'm using is auto drive. So, I've got it set on that truck. Basically, surfing in as well. He is around here somewhere. I don't know if he's still in here, but he was. Basically what I have it doing is it's doing this number with wood chips. So it's going over to the chipping spot and then bringing it over to Johnson Farmers Market. And that's where it's delivering all of the wood chips to. And then it should be going back. Right now it's dumping. You can see right over here in the bottom corner. It's dumping. So he's selling out his final hopper. Then he's going to take off going over to... you can see he's moving now. He's 4 minutes out from going over to... see? He's right here right now. He's going to make this corner, come over here, cross the bridge, over. He should fill again if this is still running. It is... I think it's shut down. It shouldn't be shutting down, but either way, I'll fill him back up and then come over here. I'm getting too far away. It's shutting him off. Haven't really dealt with that before. He shouldn't be shutting off like he is. But either way, when he gets over there, I'll fill him back up again, and he'll head for the farm. It's worked really well doing it. Basically, he's going to infinitely repeat that loop back and forth. And it works really well because in the time it takes him to go to Johnson and come back, I've filled up another 600,000 liters plus in the Brucks. So right now I've gotten ahead. I actually have an extra, you can see 2 loads in here. There's still 1.2 million liters in this thing. Thank you for the stretch there, Blinkline. So when the truck gets back, I'll fill it up, and away it'll go again. Dutch FS Fellow Blazers have an issue with Serpent's Cogent Storage. He says it doesn't accept planks. Is this a known issue? I don't know. Jobbies, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. How are you doing today? Is Surfing still here? Did he... No, he off and away on us. Well, he's not here now. Yeah, it might only take the long planks, not the short ones, because I think somebody had mentioned that the other day, that it didn't have the right name for it on the picture or something like that. I think I've got his Cogent Storage in here. This thing's running, and the guy comes. Yeah, okay, yeah, so he needs to change it to long planks. Oh, see? Not quite in the right spot. Hey! Junior, I got your stuff right here. Yeah, I've made a lot of money in selling wood chips. And I'm okay with that. I think wood chips are their own. No, they go into harvest income. So yeah, so 1.4 million today, 2.8 million here. I did sell off a lot of stuff, so that was good. We did make a good amount of money in January. March, we have a lot more coming up due that we'll be selling off. We have a boatload of metal to sell off in March. JT Money P17, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing today? Darius is winning. I don't know if I'm winning, but I'm doing good at the moment. Also play some messages with mods discussion. Not sure if anybody in the SG has followed that page. Oh, I would have a good feeling there, Mr. Dennis K, that Billy Alpaca is probably paying attention to Facebook messages. He seems to be right on that stuff.
Yeah.
Doing all right? That's good to hear. I don't know if anybody is specifically paying attention, but if anybody, it would probably be Billy. I'm stuck on the sand. Come on. I'm trying to make a nice little path down into the sand to start cutting a flat spot out to load. This one's a tough one where it drops down into the back so much. Yeah, if I can get a nice little flat spot, then I'll carve out all of the sand from up above. Or from down there digging up towards the hill. Be a lot easier to load. In the meantime, it's working out alright. Will be that joining in.
Nobody important.
Somebody's really quiet.
I don't know who it was.
NBC. He's been really quiet. He's been really quiet since he redid his setup. Problem is, I keep turning him up in Discord. At some point, he's going to turn up his audio settings or something. He's going to come in and just blow my ears out.
You know I wouldn't do that.
You?
I'm a nice guy.
Oh, you wouldn't do it intentionally. You're just not a quiet guy.
Oh, yes, I am.
Your Wreckfest.
I'm quiet as a mouse.
Your Wreckfest streams beg to differ, sir.
1 out of 60 streams, that ain't bad.
It's more than 1 out of 60, sir. You army folk are never quiet.
No, try not to be.
What's a good point to send you to in town? I think we're just going to send you to...
Hey, Big Tigger.
I'm going to send you to... sell points. We're just going to send you to the Market Bale. That'll do. let you find your way, hopefully. Thank you, Mr. Billy, for shouting out Mr. NBC. If you guys aren't already following him, tonight's Wreckfest night, isn't it? Or are you doing fishing?
It is. No, Wreckfest tonight.
Breakfast.
Ooh, I could do breakfast. Breakfast for dinner. French toast. Oh, French toast, bacon,
we might
sausage.
do Wreckfest. We might do Fishing Planet. I don't know. We'll see where it takes us.
It's officially an SGA stream. We devolved to food.
Yeah. Tonight's an experiment, so we'll see.
It's an experiment.
Oh, an experiment. Whoa, hey, there's a big rock there.
Boy.
I like experiments. Especially when they involve electric prod.
Whoa.
Yeah?
Whoa. I
Thanks,
don't know
Billy.
why Dave went to the cattle prod, but hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should check out that Big Daddy guy, too, if he's ever streaming.
I will be. Soon. School's almost out, man. I'll be back. Can't wait.
Sweet. Just start doing some Big Daddy After Dark, that's all.
Oh, Lord.
I've already told my wife that she's taking the kids for a trip this fall to Great Wolf Lodge down in Massachusetts.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah, well, I didn't get invited because she didn't figure I'd be able to take the drive and stuff like that. So I said, that's fine. If I'm going to be by myself for a couple days, you're getting me some Maniac Mac. And we're going to have some After Dark streams.
Ooh, nice, man.
Because that Maniac Mac is actually really good.
Maniac Mac, is that you can buy it at a liquor store?
No, we buy it from the Orchard.
Oh, nice.
The Orchard makes it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hold on, let me go. I think there's still some chilling in the fridge.
Dang it. So that's a local thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. All right.
Yeah, it is right here. Let me grab one of these cans. Ricker Hill Maniac Mac, made in Maine, 5% hard cider.
Ooh, nice. See, I tell you, good cider and some hot wings. Oh, that's the way to go. That's so nice.
That's what it looks like right there.
Maniac. Nice.
They've got all kinds of other different flavors too, but the Mac was
right. So that's probably their original. They have like an amber, and then they probably have like, I'm guessing like a Granny Smith. I'm guessing like it's a little more bitter. If I had to guess.
Oh, they've got a bunch of them. They've got it's like a golden one, I think. Trying to think. Let me look it up.
Does it have corn?
No, we don't grow corn around here for that.
That's moonshine. That's a straight up moonshine.
Now you want wings?
Sorry, Blake. I know, but as soon as Darius I saw the cider, like right away I think of a really good hot wing where you need something to cool off.
You can use corn to cool off.
Oh.
Yes, you can.
And Darkthorn 77, thank you for that tier 1 sub. I do greatly appreciate it. Ricker Hill Maniac Hard Cider.
Okay, check that out.
Where to buy? See, look at that. You're drilling like Homer Simpson wings. So they've got a Maniac Mac, Gold, Blueberry, Maple, Tropical Vacation, Cranberry, a Hopped Honey Oak, Black Select, Ice Cider, New English Bittersweet, Golden Russet, Rose, Bittersweet Reserve. Some of these are wines too. White wine. Vinegars.
I'm curious if they have a mead. Vinegar's nice. How much to use? Yeah.
Authorized real. There you go. There's only
that's
retailers. Like, holy
that's
crap.
A little bit far for me.
Yeah, I guess you're way down over here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll figure it out somehow. I'll send you some of this if you send me some of the birch beer.
Oh, that's right. You like the sarsaparilla.
No. The like the root beer stuff, the birch beer. What the heck is the name of that one? It's from down here.
The yellow. The yellow cans.
Yeah.
Is it that? Jeez.
It's there it is.
PA Dutch?
Yeah, Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yep, PA Dutch birch beer. Oh yeah.
This stuff is really good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll even throw in a case of Moxie.
Oh, Moxie. I think I still have one bottle in the fridge. Was it NBC or was it Darius? I think it was you. You said you have a Moxie Fest.
Oh, yes, we do.
All right, I thought so.
Lisbon Falls.
Ooh.
When is it scheduled for this year? July 7th, Moxie Festival. To the 9th.
Oh, right on the 4th.
Oh, that one's at Beaver Park. That's different. Oh, Moxie Day 5K right there, Lisbon Falls. July 8th, Moxie Day. Oh, Moxie Festival's at Beaver Park this year? It's interesting. Usually it's right in downtown Lisbon Falls.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, Lisbon Falls used to be the home of the bottling.
Okay.
It's basically like where... it started out as a, like a cough syrup type medication way back.
Sure.
And
they
then
call it elixir.
Yeah, and then they started producing it in Lisbon Falls. That was like the home of Moxie, was Lisbon Falls.
Nice.
Hello.
Hi, JD.
Hey, JD.
Hello. Hey, JD.
So yeah, that was the big thing, and my oldest loves Moxie. Nobody else in the house drinks the stuff, but my oldest loves it. Him and his grandfather.
Yeah, that's who got me hooked. My grandfather got me hooked on that. Actually, out of an old soda machine. So there you go. Glass bottle and all.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the stuff, unfortunately. It's just, I don't know. Not a huge fan.
That's similar to like Dr. Pepper. Some people like Dr. Pepper, some people hate it. I mean,
me, not a fan.
yeah. I
but like you said, some people really like it, some people don't.
Hmm?
Me, I'm just, I don't know, not a huge fan.
Hi, Billy.
Oh, we have to go empty the Brooks one more time.
What people are doing now, from what I saw, they're making, instead of birch beer floats or root beer floats, they're actually making Dr. Pepper floats, which I don't know.
I've seen those, yeah.
Like a way to kill a good float.
They're good with corn in them.
I'd rather have a corn float than a Dr. Pepper float.
I'll get the stuff. I want to watch you drink a corn float.
Oh yeah, bring it on over.
Cream style corn.
Ooh.
Cream style corn and Pepsi. Ooh.
A lot of fiber.
With vanilla ice cream.
I like me some good cream style corn.
I'll still drink that instead of Dr. Pepper. That tells you how much I like Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, no, I'm
can't
with
stand
Dave.
it.
I would probably drink the corn float over the Dr. Pepper float.
There is no doubt about it. Dr. Pepper is awful nasty.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dave. I'm not a huge fan.
It reminds me of Tab back in the day, where they had it was one of the
That was
first
better than
Cola.
Dr. Pepper.
Tab is better.
Sucks.
Man,
Go thirsty instead of drinking Dr. Pepper.
No.
Everything
was good for was dumping down the frickin' drain.
It's still better than Dr. Pepper.
No.
Dr.
What the hell are you talking about?
Dr. Pepper is the worst state drink I've ever
Oh, it's
had.
not.
Yes, it is.
No. Worse.
I'll
than
say I've
Mike.
had some pretty nasty sodas.
No, that's the worst one I've ever had, Dr. Pepper.
I really wish Surge would make a Resurgence. But
RC Cola wasn't bad.
Yeah, RC Cola's good. RC, yep. Is it a Royal Crown?
Me and my RC tastes mighty good to me.
Yeah, Royal Crown back in the day. Hectate said.
That's a local one, though. I don't know.
Now remember, folks, there's your complaint department right on the backside of Walmart. Your complaint department. I bring in empty containers, and the complaint department fills them up.
Jolt Cola was a big thing back in, I think, the 80s, and never. It's not bad, but I wouldn't go after it.
I'm still shaking from the Jolt Cola I had back in the 80s.
Yeah. Still wish Elon would follow through with, one day he was joking around on Twitter and somebody said, after he'd bought Twitter, that he should buy Coca-Cola and put the Coke back in it.
Oh, jeez.
He's the one person I could see actually trying to do that. Bye-bye, building! Knock, knock! Is anybody home? No, nobody's home.
Fresca.
Ooh, I like Fresca.
Do they still make that?
I don't know. So. I used to be able to get it here and there when I lived in Florida, but that was, a few decades ago too.
Yeah, I don't think they make Fresca anymore.
I saw orange and grape recently. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Fanta. My bad.
Fanta,
you can go next door, Jedi. They do still make it, Enduro says.
Made by Coca-Cola Company.
I should probably put that bucket a little bit further down to give him some stability driving up into the mines. It's okay, you go to sleep at the surf shop. Okay, surf shop is up over here. Right here. Boop. Surf shop. I put it in next to the Starbucks. I wonder, do I own... I don't own the rock pile. I have to buy that piece down there, aren't I?
Who the heck was it said they just bought Wreckfest?
I forget who it was. They bought it through Epic, if I remember correctly. And the season pass.
The complaint department? That's what I named the mortuary. I literally, almost stuck it into the back of Walmart. It's the complaint department. I still gotta put in the road, but, yeah. Complaint department. I don't know what I'm knocking down next, but I'm not going too far with this thing. Stupid. I hate the steering on these skid steers. Lock it down, shut it off. Just going to lurk for a bit. Alright there, Coda Man. Appreciate the lurk. Might be stealing that gravestone for your cats. No. You're not going to call them the complaint department, Billy. Is it a random amount of rubble that you get out of those buildings, Dave, or is it just...
Well, it's as much as it will fit in the trigger.
Alright, I was going to say, because 53,968 liters is a odd number. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. It basically fills the trigger and to what it's scaled to.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah?
The landscaping was a tad off.
Yeah, well, you know.
And behind the bins, too.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, it's not.
See, now, what if you turn on terraforming with that front end loader? Can you go over and scoop that out, or no?
You can.
Oh, you don't have to. I was just curious.
There was an earthquake, and it caused a little bit of damage. Where's your imagination?
Farming chicken and doing contracts to get your money up. Nice there, Wild Commander. When I send this guy back up, we're gonna go buy some more. We're gonna go get some more sand too. We need it. Yeah, Dave did a fantastic job with the map. You know, he did a really good job when the few things I can pick at him at are like, oh, you missed a tad of landscaping here or something like that. It's hard to, you know.
Next week, an ATM machine will be covering it over. No. Pepsi machine.
There you go. So yeah, we've got 44 now. That's all plowed out nice. 43 is prepped, ready to go. 41, 42 got plowed out nice. We do have the cows in now. We've started making some TMR for them. We have not picked up cows yet. We should probably do that sooner than later. So let's grab this truck here.
With your back, you shouldn't be picking up cows.
No. That's why I'm going to use a big trailer. But we should get the cows started. I don't know how many the trailer holds, but I want to get a couple of... At least like 60 cows or something over over there. Are you really going to sit there because that thing's in your way? This is not in your way, dummy. Yeah, I'll park it over there. Just drive, Muppet. Drive. The pickup truck was not in your way. You drove through the water. That's generally frowned upon, Bearded Skull Hunter. Yeah, see, I added some guardrails over here, and whoop, there's the bridge. Looks good over here. Green Thumb did do an amazing job with that bridge, so... There were a couple spots I wanted to use it. That was one of them. The chickens! Oh, the chickens are bigger now. They grew up some. Now we're getting eggs. Whee! How about the sheep? Are the sheep old enough now to... Hey, the sheep are adults, finally. Same with the pigs. Yep, same with the pigs. Good, last thing to get out of this, and we can get rid of this barn. Or shed, rather. This shed was going to be coming out anyway.
So what orchards are people starting with? Apple?
I started with apple just because I like apple orchards. I just, you know, I'm a fan.
Apple, pear, and cherry because they're all the same climate. That's the three I got.
I think cherry is definitely in the juice factory, and then is pear? Pear's in the juice factory?
No, pear is not. But I stuck pear in anyway near my apple. And I planted much less of pear because I think it's only in Dole right now.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I had done the stuff on Apple. I don't know about the other ones yet as to, like, how much to do, but that was going to be my thing. Before I planted the orchards, How much of this do I need? Type of thing. Water isn't really deep, but it might cause trails to disappear the next day you played. Which water did you drive through is the question, Bearded Skull. Which water? Whoops. Oh, hey, look. I ran into a collision that's not really there.
On that bridge, yeah. Still there.
Well, it looked like it was that post. Oh.
Not the post. It's the back
there.
window. It's a back fan on the...
Yep, it is.
Yep. I have to remove it on that one.
Weird. Alright, well, we're going to go this way because I hit it. So, you know what? The dock closest to field 28. I'm half paying attention to chat, so. By field 28, he said.
The water isn't real deep.
28? Over here? It should be deep. You fell off? Huh? It should be the same depth over there as it is most other places, but... who knows? Alright, how many cows can I get in this trailer, I wonder?
Darius, you know what X-Man called the flower factory drop-off? What did he call that?
I do not know, because... could be, yeah, because I that one I deleted that pin already.
Probably grain mill.
No.
He might have used the,
Golden Grain Mill.
Yeah.
What the heck? What the heck is that?
Well, it says Golden Grain on the front of it.
Where did he put it, though?
The sign is Golden Grain. It should be under Sell Point, factories, maybe.
He put it under Sell... Oh.
Oh.
There it is. It's under Sell Points.
Aha.
There we go.
Do we want to buy them as females or as calves as heifers? I think we're going to save the money. We're going to get them as calves. We'll let them... the 10 months is a long time to let them grow up. If I buy them as heifers, they'll already be pregnant and we can get some cows going right away. So I think we'll go heifers. Okay, so we can get heifers of the brown Swiss, but we can't get heifers of any other variety. Oh, look, missing an L10N.
Wonderful.
Same with this one. Animal Cow Holstein Growth Stage XML.
Hey guys.
This one's Angus.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? We're not going male.
I'm dropping down.
I'm coming.
So we can get 12 at a time in the transport trailer. It's going to be a lot of transporting. Did Dave add Rocky Mountain oysters? Nope. Can't say as though he did. I'd rather cut you off the road. You have 4,000 chickens in the trailer and it won't flip back? How the heck did you manage to get 4,000 chickens in a trailer? Only holds like what, 400? Or did you edit it?
Mine only holds 180.
Oh, maybe it was the modded one I used for a while that had extras in it. I had a different one that it had all the other animals, but now this map has animals that aren't in the other trailer, so I tossed that mod. Went to this one. Bearded Skull Hunter with a stretch. I will do that in just a second. PC mod extended pack? Huh. Shut the mines off. So points, is it? Nope. Oh, that's right, it's way up here. He wants to go to... There. Oh, yay, another NVIDIA update? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I didn't put the road back in up here. Yeah, an NVIDIA update for, Diablo 4 is coming out next week. No, there was May 24th and then another one today, Blinkmind. Because I didn't get the May 24th one, but when I went in today, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get that because I hadn't gotten it yet, and it showed there was another update today. Like, oh, really? Aha, I see. Well, it's stupid to me that they have all these updates for, oh, well, such and such a game is coming out, so let's push another update. Such and such a game is coming out, so let's push another update. Just fix your shit and make the games do their thing. Why do I need to make 15,000 updates because another game came out? You know what I'm saying? Missed the trigger. Alright, so we got 12 of them. I want to go 24, maybe 36 of the heifers. Or of the calves of this variety. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do like 36 calves of this one. Because I want the variety there, so we're going to look at whatever females... This one gives milk. All the females give milk, right, Dave?
Yep. But the dairy breeds give more.
Well, yeah, well, which ones are the dairy breeds, though, is the question.
There's the Swiss.
Yes, there is Blink Mind.
Holstein.
So those are the ones I'm going to do.
Holstein gives the most milk.
The black and white one? Or the brown one?
The Holsteins. The Swiss ones are the second most.
Oh, we're 7. There you go. Nice bearded skull. Yeah, so we're going to go 36 of the Holsteins here. And then I think I'll do 36 of the brown Swiss. And I'll get them as heifers. So they start producing milk right off the bat for us. And can start the next breed, so to speak. Let's slow down time while we're doing this so we don't end up with them slightly different ages. Or some stupid thing. And we need to buy another baler. I know that much. Because I need to be able to put some grass bales into storage for the sheep. So I think I'm gonna do... Also gonna need to get something with some bale spikes for this farm to move bales around for the sheep. And I'm guessing goats too. Or do goats eat something different? I don't know, I haven't looked. I have a spot picked out. We just gotta go wood chip for the goats. Or a spot mined. I haven't measured it out to look yet.
You're gonna wood chip your goats?
No, I'm gonna wood chip a spot for the goats.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it's not nice to put the goats through a wood chipper.
Oh,
no.
The mobile butcher shop.
I'm sure goat burger with chunks of bone in it aren't that great, so. What a way to go. I'm using the Logitech G29 Blinkmind. How's it go, Shanky? Maybe I'm going to go 48. Yeah, I'll do 48 of these, and then 48 of the Holsteins to get some milk going and some breeding happening. These will grow up, and it should give us a little bit of offset in some ages and things like that. We are going to stick to more Holsteins than anything else, though. I just don't want to go crazy with the animals right now because I don't have a ton of silage, though it is coming up on March when we should be getting all of our silage off the other fields. And that'll solve that issue. Maybe I'll do 60 of these and 30 of the other ones. Start with about 90 cows. Or, well, 36. I'll do 60 of these, 36 of the other ones. I don't know, do I just fill it? Do I just do a bunch of Holsteins, chat, and say screw the brown Swiss? Throw a 1 in chat for Holsteins only, or a 2 in chat if I should mix it up. Logitech heavy equipment with a ball. There you go. 3, huh? There, NBC. Is that a both?
All 3. Someone's got to be different. Why not it be me?
Well, Billy Bob followed you. We got 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s. You guys are helpful.
Or if you look at it, you have 4 3s. What dice start? Now you're getting 5s and everything.
5, yeah. 1, 2, 1. This is gonna go down the same way it did with the Brucks. You guys are gonna you're gonna even split, aren't you? A 4, 2.1. Another big Tigger with a 4 and a 5 and a 2. Tigger. 6. Are you counting now? You forgot a few numbers. You went 2 to 4.
Maybe his 3 is broken on his keyboard.
Could be. 69. 1 Mississippi. That's 48. You know what? I'm just going to pay for it. Whatever. That's 60. I go 40 of these guys. Or something like that. Something like that. And I'll do another set of them and a few months to offset some ages, I guess. Stick to one kind of cow, because splitting up is never a good idea. Ask Scooby and Shaggy. Like, zoinks! A little too quiet, Blink Mind? What do you mean a little too quiet? Okay. Never usually a good idea when you randomly get a phone call from the school, but apparently nothing big deal. Not a big deal. Alright, let's see. Can this guy actually pick up any grass with this mower yet? I split the audio when it gets to Streamlabs, so it doesn't end up on my VODs, Blink. The negative. No grass yet. This thing's useless. It's gonna get sold for a different baler. So other than the weird sound effect that gets played and hits my YouTube videos, Twitch hasn't said anything about it, therefore I just kind of keep it going. And apparently, Memelar, I've been told I have a really horrible voice and should never sing again.
Amen. Just take my word for it. I'd rather hear nails on the chalkboard.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I don't have it too loud. It's usually just kind of for a little faint background music. Of course, this song's not very loud to begin with, so there's that. Yeah, I need something to move bales, because I need to bring some bales over here. Gotta bring some straw over. Yeah, that was, that house was done with the map. It's part of the Elk Mountain Ranch stuff.
Elk Mountain Ranch stuff. It's on the in-game meta.
Yep. Pandora Queen Radio, Blink. You can tell the same thing, Jedi. Deal with the smell of when I use the shop grinder to grind off the density. Nice, Billy Bob. Well, fine then. I still need to add mineral feed to that stupid thing in town that I've got, but that or get what I need to be able to make the mineral feed. The house from Yellowstone. Not super familiar with the series. I know of Yellowstone and things like that, but I'm not, like, familiar enough to go, oh, yeah, that house. I catch clips now and then, keep telling myself, oh, I should watch that, but don't. I don't remember if that thing actually takes the full bales or if I have to shred them over there. I think I have to shred them. At least we got some food in here. Now I gotta just... I don't know if that trigger takes straw. I'm curious. Guess we're about to find out. Done. Costner quit it. So they're doing another series instead. That's a good possibility, Blink Mind. Don't they have like a prequel to it or something coming out now? Or a show meant to be a prequel to it or something like that? Yeah, that to me is kind of dumb. Like, why, really? I'm making money and I'm doing acting. That's what I'm supposed to be doing? It's my job? You know, you knew I was an actor before you got together with me, so... ...1883 and... 2 different sequels. Aha! You finally got it to unflip? Nice there, Wild Commander. Really? What the heck? I hate trailers with the steering wheels on, with the steering axles on them, because they freaking nightmare to back up at times. Then they get stuck for the stupidest reasons when you're backing up. Does anyone have the Stone Crusher active yet, Steve? I don't. So you edited the trailer of Billy's? Stone Trigger isn't working for you, Steve.
You own the land?
All gone, DIY Lover says? How's it going there, Mikey the Gamer? Mem says it works for him. Yeah, you need to make sure you own the land, Steve. Oh, the burnt forest? Yeah, I'm not that far yet, DIY. It's getting there, though. Oh, yours is? No, I'm only... I don't know, I've got probably this much cleared right in here. To probably this, maybe. It's about a third. You keeping yours? Yeah, I've got an idea I want to do there. It'll fit nice, it'll work out well. And I kind of like it being in that little, like, cutout cul-de-sac. You own plot 86. So it shows up in your production menu then? Do you have to activate the productions for? I don't think you would, but you never know.
You'd have to act, most likely. I think it's activated already. You dumping it in the hopper? Oh, it's 88? I didn't even check. Is it 88?
Yeah, 88. I'm assuming he means 88 because there's no 86 here. 86 is the truffle forest. Yeah, automatically active. And you're dumping them into the stone crusher? You're dumping them into this over here? Oh, I hate that it does that. I gotta do this one here. Don't jump to the auto drive. For the stone crusher. Because it puts you under the ground. Thank you for the hydrate there, Wild Commander. Great demand at Johnson's Farmers Market. So you're backing up to this here. Stone just goes in the front, so what, down here, Billy?
No, probably up top.
Oh, yeah. So stone goes here, and the rocks actually have to go in. Oh, other side, Billy says?
Oh, I top. Yeah. I don't think they go down below.
Either way, up over there.
Where you were, yeah, up on top. Just in front of the...
Yeah, up top. So, yeah. The big stones go right here in this hopper. Yeah, alright, I can kind of see the dump trigger now for the loose. But yeah, they'd go right in there. There is Kill for Dinner. It is built into plot 91? Right here. 91. Is your trailer letting them dump out onto the ground, Steve? Because they have to go in the trigger. You using Fumman's dump truck, Mem? Is it working good for you there, Memolar? I haven't tested it with the rocks. I just I played around with it a little bit, said, okay, they're not going to bounce out, so, you know, should work fine. Awesome there, Memoir. Good to know. That's on my to-get list, is the Stone Crusher plant. There you go. What key is to see the triggers? That's F5, as long as you have the developer controls turned on. Alright. Let's go, get this. We'll top up the cement factory. Dump the rest into the silo. Grab some gravel for the cement factory. That'll take care of that. We have to clean out the cement factory around it. I've got a bunch of pallets sitting over there. We'll have to move all those into storage. Clean up the... Reminds me, I should also check on the... blacksmith. Okay, we can probably put some iron ore into there too. Alright, there's that. Alright, we need to pick up a little gravel. We need to look at getting the brick factory online too. Need water, coal. How's it going there, Cowboy Mike's? Go ahead. Ask your crazy question. tier is the big stone crusher? I would consider that probably like a tier 3, 4. As far as that goes. Tier 3? Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured it would be one of those. Alright, we need how much for the... 34,031 is good enough. Why do you have the dynamite? It looked like it fit in there, and why not? Doesn't seem to bother it any. I was just trying to kind of put things where it looked like they fit well. That fit there, so what the heck, why not? Where am I going? I gotta go over there, dummy. Yeah, it's not too hard to back stuff up. You get good at it after a while. Bye. Alright, there's that. That's right, we need to get that truck. Move all those pallets quick into storage. Should be fairly easy to do. Just pick them all up and drop them in there, or drop them as close as I can, and then shove them in with the forklift. How you doing there, Mac HB? Good deal. Left side, perfect. We're gonna swing around here. Thank you. The hell, you're not saying you're loaded or something? Thank you, Blink Mine. This is by Surfing Cowboys, FGA, SGA member, FGA. Don't know where that one come from. Fishing Game Alliance, Fireman Game Alliance. You'll start there. Fumble Game Alliance. Nice. Alright, there's that. Today might be a little bit of a shorter one, guys. Fellowship Gaming Alliance. Fortnite. Screw Fortnite. Oh, Mr. X-Man's? I thought he was Thursdays. He's doing a Tuesday stream today? Well, let's go raid Mr. X-Man. And I'm going to go take me a bit of a break. I'll probably still be hanging out here, but we're going to go raid Mr. X-Man. Be live again tomorrow. I got a project I want to work on, then maybe we'll follow up the project with a little Railway Empire or something like that. We'll see. Yeah, same here, Blinkmind. Till then, you guys take care. Have yourselves a great rest of your day, as always. And make sure you say hello to Mr. X-Man. We'll catch you all later. Bye, everybody.